My name is Chris. I work here at Whitewater. Well, this isn't Whitewater, it's my home, but I work at Whitewater on staff, and I was asked to bring a superhero thought. Now, as I started pondering this, a couple of superheroes came to mind, like Iron Man. But of course, Connor has already taken Iron Man. If you haven't seen the video, you need to watch it. I think it happened a couple days ago. Then I thought of Wonder Woman. Why Wonder Woman? Well, Wonder Woman was my first love when I was 12, but that's a different video. So then I thought of Superman. I wanted to be like Superman growing up. If you're anything like me, I had these visions of myself jumping over tall buildings with a single bound. I was the guy with X-ray vision. So I thought, yes, Superman, that's it. But I realized as I was thinking about it that Superman wasn't actually as much the hero as Clark Kent. Now you may say, Chris, they're the same person. I do realize that, I do. But when I think of Clark Kent, I think of someone who was a regular guy until he was needed. Was just somebody off the street. In fact, if you ever seen the movie or read the comics, he tried to make sure his glasses stayed on, and he stayed right in the low character, being under the radar, until somebody was in trouble, and he'd pull that shirt up with the big S, and he would save the day. When I thought about Clark Kent, the quote came to mind that you're not made in a crisis, you're revealed in one. I'll say that again. You're not made in a crisis, you're revealed in one. So I have a question. What is this crisis revealing in you? And what is it revealing in me? Philippians 2 has a couple interesting verses that we should consider with that. Let's see, chapter 2, verse 3 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or empty pride, but in humility considering others more important than yourselves." Verse 4 says, "Each of you should look not only to your own interest, but also to the interest of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus." In other words, we're to love God, no question. But then, as Christ said, the second commandment, we're to love others. In fact, we're not just to love others, we're to do something about that love. Basically, we're to be everyday superheroes. Let me give you an example of what I see a superhero being. One of my jobs here is to oversee the finances, working with the finance team and leadership. And over the last few weeks, I have seen an increase in our e-giving. That's where people go on our website or app and give either one time or reoccurring. I've seen a huge increase in checks being mailed to the church, with number of them with notes for us to put this with ministry that needs it, to help others when we can. Know that we are able now to help many, many people, and we expect many more to come. In fact, our food pantry in our Life Center has been able to help over 500 families since the fall of 2019. And it's because of the superheroes that have helped fuel and fund that. I think of the thousands of care calls and reach outs that have been done over the last few weeks by many of you who wanted to care for the Whitewater community, who signed up to say, I want to be in touch with people, I want to help. Those are examples of people who give selflessly when things get tough. So I have a question. What are you doing to be an everyday superhero to others? To be a superhero to your neighbors? To be a superhero to the people that you know? No, you may not be able to jump over tall buildings in a single bound, but guarantee you can give a call, write a card, offer to go maybe to the grocery store. Remember to mask up, but go to the grocery store for somebody if needed. And let me challenge you. Let this crisis reveal the best of who God has made in you.